poured your coffee like I always do. Instead, each hair still missing you. You left your keys, you left your coat, but took your heart and all my hope. I kept the lights on just in case you change your mind, come back to face the wreck we made, the love we lost, the silence that now bears the cost. And maybe I was too much weight, but you walked out without debate. I cried all night till my pillow drowned, curled up tight with no one around. Said I'd be strong, said I'd let go, but I broke down with every blow. I begged the sky, I cursed your name, then blamed myself all just the same. You left and didn't even fight. So yeah, I cried all night. Your ghost still lingers on the floor where we once danced and needed more. I swore I wouldn't fall apart, but promises don't stop a heart. I told my friends I'm doing fine, but they don't see me past the wine. They don't hear me in the dark, talking to shadows falling apart. And I don't know what hurts me worse, the leaving or the way you left first. I cried all night till my voice was gone, tried to right where we went wrong. I read your texts like sacred vows, but even love runs out somehow. You left the house, you left my soul, and now I'm not even whole. No warning, no last goodbye in sight, just me crying all night. Maybe one day I will make, maybe sleep won't always break, but right now I'm just a flood of all the things I thought were love. I cried all night like I used to pray that you'd come back, or at least explain. But silence echoed through the dark, like your last kiss, so cold and stark. I'm still hearing yesterday, while you just walk the other way. I wanted wrongs, I wanted rights, but all I had was tears all night. Yeah, I cried all night, and you'll never know what that felt like. You held my hand, but not too tight. Kissed me slow, but not quite right. I felt the weight of every pause, like you were loving with a clause. You said the words, but not the truth. I filled the silence in with proof of something real I thought we had. But love like that just makes you mad. And looking back, it's clear to see you were never choosing me. You were never really mine, just passing through borrowed time. I built a home inside your name, but you were playing someone else's game. You stood beside me in the light, but kept your heart just out of sight. And I kept hoping for a sign, but you were never really mine. You smiled like it was make-believe, like you were planning when to leave. Your words were warm, your eyes were cold, and I believed the lies I told. I danced alone in what we were. You left me love without the blur of being seen, of being known. I learned to ache all on my own. I tried to pull you into me, but you were always halfway free. You were never really mine, just echoes caught in borrowed lines. I gave you more than I could lose. You gave me half a heart to use. I begged the truth with every kiss, but you just vanished into mist. And I was chasing every sign of what was never really mine. I told myself you'd come around, that broken things can still be found, but some hearts leave no proof behind, just empty space and stolen time. You were never really mine, and now it hurts to draw that line between what was and what I dreamed, between the cracks and what it seemed. I let you stay, I called it fate, but love should never hesitate. I gave you all, you crossed the line, 'cause you were never really mine. No, you were never really mine. I used to scream behind my smile. You never looked past me by a mile. I wrote my hurt in folded notes, but you just let the fire float. I whispered fears in midnight air. You rolled away like you weren't there. My tears would fall but make no sound, and still you never turned around. Every word I couldn't say still haunts the walls where we once lay. I'm buried in silence, 6 feet beneath all of the love you wouldn't keep. You closed the door, you shut your eyes while I was breaking, paralyzed. You left me voiceless in your storm. Now silence is my only form of crying out from deep within, where I've been buried in silence. I begged with glances you ignored. I watched you love me less and more. The louder I would try to be, the more you turned your back on me. You held your truth behind locked lips while mine cracked open at the seams. But you were deaf to every plea, so I just sank beneath the screams. No goodbye, no last defense, just echoes I can't recompense. I'm buried in silence, drowned in regret, speaking to shadows you just forget. You took the light, you took the sound, and left me 6 feet underground. in silence. No one hears a heart that breaks when it's buried beneath the silence you make. We used to talk until the light. Now every word just comes out tight. Your eyes don't meet mine like before. You're here but not here anymore. The walls are thick with what we hide. The air is cold, the tears have dried. We say we're fine, but that's a lie. You go to sleep and so do I. But I can feel the space we keep. It's louder than the words we speak. It's heavy with silence, too loud to ignore. Like a storm that never makes it to the shore. You're inches away, but miles from my hand. I reach for your heart, but can't understand. When did we stop trying? Why are we still here? In a house full of silence that screams in my ear. We tiptoe around what's going wrong, pretending love can still stay strong. But broken things don't fix with time, and distance doesn't mean we're fine. I miss the way you used to fight. At least back then you held me tight. Now all I get is blank nights and silence drowning out the light. I beg for noise, for any sound, but all we do is shut it down. It's heavy with silence, like bricks on my chest, like a ghost between us that won't let me rest. You're reading your book, I'm staring at walls. This love used to rise, now it barely crawls. We're holding on quiet, like that makes it right. But silence can kill you when it lasts all night. Say something real, say something raw. Even if it tears us apart, I'd rather break than slowly fade in silence that's colder than dark. It's heavy with silence, I can't bear the weight of waiting for nothing and calling it fate. Your voice was my shelter, now it's just gone. I'm sleeping beside you, but still feel alone. No one is yelling, but still we fall. It's not the noise that ends it all. It's heavy with silence, and that says it all. The clock ticks loud in empty rooms. Your shadow dances with the moon. The silence wraps around my chest, a heavy ache I can't suppress. I reach for words you used to say, but they just drift and fade away. close my eyes and let the tears begin to rise. No one's here to hear the sound of everything that pulls me down. It's a silent midnight cry. No one sees, no one replies. Just me and all the dreams we lost, counting every shattered cost. I whisper to the sky, but there's no answer why. Just this silent midnight cry. I wear your hoodie like a shield, pretend these wounds will someday heal. But healing's slow and love was fast. You promised things that didn't last. The stars look on without regret. They shine on all I can't forget. And though I try to stand alone, the night reminds me I'm still gone. The echoes crawl beneath my skin, where all your memories begin. It's a silent midnight cry, with no goodbye, no alibi. Just the ghost of what we had, playing scenes that end so bad. I reach but can't deny, you're gone and so am I. In this silent midnight cry, I don't scream, I don't shout, I just let the inside out. No one hears me fall apart, but I'm breaking in the dark. It's a silent midnight cry, where love and loss collide. I breathe you in, I breathe you out, but still I drown in quiet doubt. No more strength to try, just tears I can't defy. In this silent midnight cry. If you ever feel the pain, maybe you'll hear me in the rain. Smile like I've been taught to do, but it doesn't quite reach through. You say I'm strong, you say I shine, but you don't see the fault lines. You touched my hand like it was whole, but never looked beneath my soul. The damage isn't loud or wide, it's in the corners where I hide. And I don't bleed, I don't scream, but I'm breaking at the seams. There are cracks in heart you'll never see, fractures form too quietly. Not from war, but from the weight. Not from hate, but love turned late. I look fine, I play the part, but I'm falling through the cracks in heart. I kept the peace, I bit my tongue, believed in us, believed too long. I held the weight you wouldn't face and called with screams but with a sigh. Not in storms, just drifting by. You held me close but stayed apart. Now I'm lost in all these cracks in the heart. Some hearts don't break, they fade away with almost every stay. And I was yours, but never whole. You never looked beneath my soul. There are cracks in the heart I carry still, from words you said but didn't feel. I gave you all, you gave just some, and now I don't know who I've become. I'm still here but torn apart, held together by cracks in heart. You'll move on, forget this part, but I'll always feel the cracks in heart. Bed still feels like yesterday, where your warmth refused to stay. You slipped right through my open hands, like time that no one understands. I wore your name like second skin, still hoping you'd come back again. But hearts don't break the way they should, they linger where you thought they could. I don't need forever, I don't need a vow. Just give me one last moment now. Hold me once, like you still care, like love's not broken, like you're still there. Just for a breath, just for tonight. Pretend we're not already goodbye. Don't say a word, don't make it right. Just hold me once, then let me cry. The silence screams between our bones, and I keep finding you in songs. You're not the man I used to know, but my heart won't let you go. I don't believe in second tries, but I still see you in my sky. I know the end, I know it's near, but can't you just pretend you're here? I don't wanna promise, I don't need the truth. Just give me one last piece of you. Hold me once, like nothing's changed, like we're not lost, like we're the same. Just one more lie before we break. Let my heart have all it can take. Don't fix the hurt, don't tell me why. Just hold me once, then say goodbye. I won't ask you to stay, I know you're walking away, but in this moment, in this space, let me fall into your grace. Hold me once, like it's the end, like we're not strangers, like we're still friends. Wrap me in what's left behind before you vanish from my mind. I won't beg, I won't fight, just hold me once, then fade. was setting, but I didn't see. Too blinded by the tears you left in me. We stood in silence, nothing more to say. Two hearts breaking, walking away. You looked at me like you already knew that love can end even when it's true. Your hand slipped slowly out of mine, and time just stopped at that goodbye line. When we parted, the sky lost its hue. The world kept turning, but I lost you. No last embrace, no second chance, just memories left in a broken dance. When we parted, I fell apart too. Now your name is a ghost in my chest. Some nights I swear I can't catch my breath. I trace the words we never spoke and carry them with every hope you broke. I still dream of roads we'll never take, of words we left behind in our wake. I whisper I love you into the air, but you're not here, you're nowhere. You took who you were from who we are. I didn't mean to let you fall. Didn't know silence could say it all. Now your back was the last thing I saw, walking out through the closing door. I played it cool, I played it wrong. Thought you'd always just hold on. But love is a thread and I pull too tight. Now I lie awake every night. These are the words I regret, the ones I said and the ones I left, hanging in air like a storm I fed. Every it's fine when it wasn't yet. If I could go back, you wouldn't have left. But I can't unsay the words I regret. You asked me once, do you still care? And I just froze like it wasn't there. But I was screaming deep inside, too afraid of showing pride. These are the words I regret, the ones I said and the ones I left. Scars from the silence, things I suppressed. You needed love, I gave you less. Now it's just me in this cold silhouette, haunted by words I regret. we could bring you back, I confess. Every wrong turn, every unspoken yes. But love doesn't come with a safety net, and I'm drowning in words I regret. So many I smile through the cracks in my mirror, pretending I'm whole for the day. But no one can see what I'm hiding behind all the words I don't say. I walk like the world isn't ending, but shadows are stitching my skin. You ask if I'm fine, I keep nodding, while drowning in things I've kept in. I'm bleeding in silence, alone in the dark. No scars on my body, just breaks in my heart. You think I'm unbroken, but look a bit close. This ache that I carry, nobody knows. I whisper my pain in the dead of the night, bleeding in silence and fading from sight. I sleep with the lights on for comfort, though nothing can chase this away. The ghosts of the words left unspoken still echo at the edge of day. I laugh like the pain never touched me, but I'm paper that's torn in the rain. And every I'm fine is a cover for all that I can't explain. I'm bleeding in silence, alone in the dark. No scars on my body, just breaks in my heart. You think I'm unbroken, but look a bit close. This ache that I carry, nobody knows. I whisper my pain in the dead of the night, bleeding in silence and fading from sight. Maybe one day someone will hear the sound of a heart breaking clear. But until then I'll wear this disguise and cry behind wide open eyes. I'm bleeding in silence, alone in the dark. No scars on my body, just breaks in my heart. A war I keep fighting, no end and no start. This hurt is my secret, my silent art. I whisper my pain in the dead of the night, bleeding in silence, still fading from sight. I found your note beneath the bed, the last words that you ever said, still written in your hurried hand, a love I didn't understand. Your scent still lingers on my skin, like you just walked out and back again. But every step I try to take just pulls me deeper in the air. I'm drowning in memories, can't breathe, can't break free. Every laugh, every fight keeps me up through the night. You're gone, but you won't leave. You're everywhere inside of me. I try to move, but the past won't set me free. I'm drowning, drowning in memories. repeat just to pretend that you might call me back someday and wash the silence all away. Our song still plays when I drive. It hits me hard, I'm barely alive. The world moved on, but I remain anchored deep in yesterday. I'm drowning in memories, can't run, can't find peace. Every touch, every word still echoes louder than I've heard. You're gone, but you're not gone. You still show up in every song I reach for air, but you're all over me. I'm drowning, drowning in memory. If healing means forgetting you, then maybe I don't want it to. I'd rather hurt than let you fade, 'cause you're the price I've chosen to pay. I'm drowning in memories, lost in what used to be. Every breath that I take feels like more than I can fake. You're a ghost I can't outrun, a battle I've already undone. I'm not okay, and I'll never be. I'm drowning, drowning in them, still drowning, still yours in memories. We used to speak in quiet glances. Now the silence fills the room. Your eyes are somewhere in the distance, like you forgot how we once bloomed. I reach for you through memories, but your warmth is wearing thin. Like a photo left in sunlight, you're disappearing from within. You're fading in time, like a half-forgotten song, a melody I hum though the words are gone. Every day you're a little more ghost than man, slipping like sand through my trembling hand. I whisper love into the shadows, but the echo doesn't stay. You smile like you remember, but your heart is far away. You're fading in time, like the end of a dream, a flicker of light in a vanishing scene. I'm holding on to what's already past, but love like this was never meant to last. Was it the years or just the rain that washed away what we became? You're here beside me, you're not quite mine, just fading slowly in time. You're fading in time, like dusk in the sky, a color once vivid, now learning to die. I whisper I love you, though I know the truth. fingers danced through mine like we had all the stars in time. I remember your worn out jeans, your favorite song and faded scenes, the quiet nights, the whispered fights, the way you'd always make it right. I remember everything, the sound of your voice, the songs you'd sing, the taste of your name on my tongue, the way love fell when we were young. You forgot me like a passing spring, but I remember everything. I remember the way you left. No slam doors, just a quiet breath, an empty chair, a missing coat, a silence deeper than a note. I remember everything, the look in your eyes when you wear that ring, the promises made, the ones we broke, the words you never really spoke. You moved on like it didn't mean nothing, but I remember everything. Sometimes I wish that I forgot, that I could leave it all to rot, but every street and every sky still pulls you back into my mind. I remember everything, the first I love you, the last cold spring, your hands, your sand, your sadness, the way we broke but didn't bend. You're gone like wind that doesn't cling, but I remember everything, and I always will. I remember everything. We were just getting started, heart still half unguarded, like pages waiting to be read. But now the story's left unsaid. We lit a spark but not a flame, and now I whisper just your name. Love died too soon, like a song cut short, like rain that dries before it pours. We never got to lose the fight, we never reached the quiet nights. It wasn't wrong, it wasn't right, it just slipped away one fading night. We never broke, we never bloomed. Our love, it died too soon. I still feel your hand in mine, in the echoes of a softer time. But moments fade like morning dew, and I'm left holding half of you. They say the good die young, it's true, even love when it's not through. Love died too soon, like a breath held in, like a race we didn't get to begin. We never had our second chance, no slow dance, no last glance. quiet ache I can't deny. Love died too soon, like a fading light, gone before it touched the night. I'll carry you in every moon, in dreams that end a bit too soon. No final word, no sweet goodbye, just the echo of your eyes. And though we never saw it bloom, I still grieve a love that died too soon. We never fell, but I still broke when love died too soon. I saw the distance in your eyes long before the last goodbye. You were right there but so far gone, and I kept pretending nothing's wrong. I begged the silence not to grow, held my breath and let you go. I gave you space, I gave you time, but love shouldn't feel like a losing climb. I tried to stay when you let go, tried to hold on when you said no. I built a home in a house of pain, waited on sun through endless rain, but some hearts drift no matter what we say, and mine broke slow while I tried to stay. I whispered words you couldn't hear, fought for us through every fear. I dimmed my light so you could shine, but you stopped reaching out for mine. I tried to stay when you turned cold, tried to write love in lines gone old. I stitched the seams with all I had, but even hope can wear down bad. And you were gone in every way, long before I gave up, though I tried to stay. Love's not a war that one can win alone. You were already halfway gone. I held the pieces you dropped behind, praying you'd turn just one more time. I tried to stay, I tried to fight, but you were shadows fading light. I screamed your name through the quiet nights, but you were gone